Okay, so I'm just gonna give away some free game because, quite frankly, they don't have it. But I'm all about helping people, so I just wanted to do a screenshot of this video. I mean, not of this video, of this email. Um, I inquired about excess proceeds. So thanks, shout out to the person that left their comment for this county. Of course, I looked into it, definitely a third party. So for those that are wanting to look, and as you can see right here, it says, they're not going to have the list until August 29th. I did find a resource where you can get it before that, but the reason why I'm doing this video, and you guys can take this information and do it as you please, but this is like a prime example of like county workers really like not doing their job. Okay. And I even called this Bellin person and they're like, we don't have the information. And I'm like, okay, so when are you going to get it? And, they're telling me August 29th. Of course, I've gotten the list already. And I just wanted to kind of like just do a video on, you know, once you get into this business, there's so many different tips and tricks that I can, teach you in regards to working around the county. However, I do want you to know that, you know, it is really important. You do need this information. Let me just tell you why. Well, first of all, it's important to know where to go, first of all, number one. Number two, it's important to kind of have an idea to to go elsewhere to find this, because this is a perfect example of the counties just do not really do their job, okay? Because I'm like, you have a list, you had an auction already. Why isn't it available till August 29th? So as I was telling a student the other day, the list that you do find online, there's going to be a lot of newbie people. There's going to be tons of people that are just trying to get into this business, and they make it harder for the people that are trained. So I always tell people, if you're not getting trained and you're still new to this business, whatever you do, don't tell people, number one, where to get it, because it makes it harder for people that have been trained or people like myself. And then number two, don't tell them the amount. I could tell you a whole horror story about me working a claim that was actually half of the amount. So I always encourage people, if you're going to go about this on your own, number one, don't tell people where to get it. And then number two, don't tell them the amount. Always give an approximate amount. But I wanted to, this is kind of like a freebie, even though I'll probably work this list because I have it before August, because like I said, there's different ways and different tricks and tools that you can utilize if you know where to go look. But you can use this as a resource, or you can use it for next year. I also want you guys to know, that's why I don't mind sharing this information publicly, because California takes up to a year. So sometimes people don't like to wait that long. And, I'm in real estate, so this is kind of like my pipeline, right? So regardless if it takes a year or not, if I work it now, I get things under contract and I process it, I know about this time next year, I'll have, 3 or 4 checks. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a look. And I also do in my course and on my cohort, I do give you what to say to these counties when you're sending an email out and getting this information. But I just wanted to let you guys know, hey, Los Angeles is third party friendly, but you have to wait a whole year, and the redemption period is a year. So what that means is that you can try to execute these claims, but you only have up to a year, and you also have to wait a year. So like they're saying the list comes out August 29th. I found another way to get the list, but this is a way, I'm probably going to work this list before August 29th. So I got about a good 30 days to work this before it goes public. But what I do want you to know is that if you do decide to work, California or a list like this, you have up until next year to actually process the claim. That means get all the information that you need into the county. And then, secondly, you have to wait until the year that the deed was recorded, the new deed was recorded on this. But anyway, I just wanted to give like my 2 cents. I'm actually looking for and working lists for my upcoming cohort for those that are interested. It will be on August 2nd. And so this kind of also gives you an idea. So instead of you trying to figure all the stuff out and, wait for a list, I basically try to get lists and find lists for my cohort that hasn't been worked, that hasn't been um, publicly shown to people, and I try to work it before everybody else does. And so this is like kind of like what I do for my cohort. So I call like the county, I get the direct person who we're going to be processing the claims for. I build a relationship. I make sure that all the forms are available. I also make sure that you're able to find all the information, even though I lay down all the legwork for you. So in my cohort, the biggest part of this business is actually locating and finding the claimant. So literally that's, most part of the cohort, even though I'm going to show you like all the steps that it took, but instead of you having to figure them out, I actually figured them out for you. So it just cuts down the time. I know a lot of people try to get in this business when they're working or they're trying to, replace their income or buy something. So instead of you trying to figure it all out, I pretty much lay all the groundwork out for you so you don't have to figure that out. And that's what I do in my cohort. Now for my course, I pretty much give you lists that you can work throughout the year. I'm getting better at a lot of them are in California. I think I have a few in some other places in the course within itself, but I do update that monthly. So if you just want to buy the course, and if you're one of those people that like to work, by yourself, there's tons of lists that I've provided, but I also show you how to get lists. However, I wanted to talk about the cohort, and the reason why I used to do it once a month and I stopped doing it once a month because it was a lot of work. But in the cohort, it's more so like accountability, and basically saving you your time. So anyway, this is my little, just wanted to kind of give you guys my little spill on, excess proceeds unit. And actually, it's really interesting. I do want to say this county does not have a cap. I'm noticing that this year, as I've been working counties, they're trying to cap a lot of the third parties at 10%. So just FYI, this is a county that does not cap at 10%. And here you go, you guys. This is something you guys could work. Like I said, I'm probably going to be like 30 days ahead of you guys for those that do try to do LA County. But, this is something that you can take and use from year in to year out. This is the information. These are the direct people you need to talk to. Hope this helps. Please like, please subscribe if you thought this was helpful. Comment if you have any questions, and drop some counties. I'm always interested in looking into other counties. It's only me and an assistant. So, oftentimes I work counties that I particularly invest in. So I'm always looking for different counties to look into. So if you guys have any counties that you're interested in, please put them in the comment box. Thank you and have a great day.